Okay, hello. Meeting is now streaming live on Facebook. I think I've pressed all the right buttons. Now I just need somebody to jump in and say, hey, Chels, how you going? You can hear me loud and clear. Oh, Belinda Williams, hello, my love. Yes, great to have you on. I think this must be your 25th BooB camp or something like that. Hello, Katrina Ann. Welcome along to our March BooB camp. March already, end of March 2022, right? Anything up to Easter just goes like this, doesn't it? It just goes so fast. Hi, Kylie. Hello, my beautiful Nina. Hello, Rally. Rally, you got pipped to the post, baby. By Belle. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so yes, please say hello. Give me a wave. Yes, that's what I love. Hey, Jules. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Fallon. Yep, give me a wave. Say hello. Let me know if this is your first BooB camp. Okay, let me know if this is your first. Let me know if this is your 20th. Like Rally and Belle on here. What is BooB camp? BooB camp is where I give you my opinion on health. Okay, I've been around a little bit. I started my first business when I was 19, looking after bodies, and now I am 46 this year. So I've got a little bit of experience to talk about and stories to share, and I love educating. So if any of this advice feels good to you, please take it. If the advice doesn't feel right and you would like some more individual advice, please seek out your healthcare professional, or you can also use my team or go to the naturopath. We have so many naturopaths in this group, nutritionists, health professionals in BooB camp. Go to the person who sent you here as well, because our clinic is booming, and I teach a lot of other practitioners how to do what I do. So please go and see them. And at any time, just jump into BooB camp here and ask the question. Say, hey, I'm from Victoria. I live here. I'm looking for a therapist who does this. And out of our 9,500 women in this group, I'm sure somebody will be able to point you in the right direction of who to see. Hey, Cassandra, I'm from Brizzy. I'm from Brizzy too. Janice, hello. Hey, Donna. So yeah, thank you for joining in. And if you are on replay, please type in replay, because I do like to keep a note on how many people are joining in. And I also do know that a lot of people are not accessing and do not want to access Facebook anymore for a number of reasons, right? Because we don't want to be so ground down with social media, because there is a lot of it, but also we can't really find the truth on social media and on news platforms or anything anymore, because everything is so censored. So we have to be very careful what we say, because there are bots listening, and that will take us down if we say anything against, what's going on in the world. So saying that, so thank you so much for joining in and participating, because that's what I love. And the more that you participate, the more that you ask questions, the more you're going to get out of this, because you might be at the point where you have, like, you're feeling out of energy. Well, let's ask, right? This is what we ask everybody who joins BooB camp. And if you filled out the question and answers, what is your body trying to tell you? Well, there's pages. I've got pages, and there is a little bit of a theme. So let me read through them. I need to get rid of this fat. It's weighing me down. I feel swollen and painful. You need to do this with an exclamation mark. You need to do this. So I did a little bit of a live about that. You need to do this. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for a chronic illness or something to hit 100 kilos, or what are you waiting for before you make a change? Okay. Sometimes you just got to adult up and go, I need to make a change for me. I need to make better decisions. I need to drink more water. I need to move my body. I might not feel like it today. I don't feel like it today. We need to adult up and make a difference in our lives. Okay. So there's a little bit of a rant from me. But what's your body trying to tell you? I'm fatigued and I'm holding on to fluid and fat. That I'm not taking care of it. My thyroid is swollen and I've got a nice big lump in my throat. Thyroid, okay, think toxicity. Prem said, you got to move it. Love it. Ali, I'm tired all the time. I have Hashimoto's, again, a thyroid related issue. Susan, it needs lymphatic drainage. Belinda, I need to be nurtured. I need to get healthier and look after my gut. Has anybody been following me on Instagram or my Facebook stories? Have you seen that I've lost 7 kilos in the last 21 days? Right? Follow me on Insta if you want more information on that. Nina, can you please put in the Instagram handle, please, that everybody can follow along on Instagram? So gut health, definitely. We're going to talk gut health, and I'm going to tell you the exact everything that I did, and feeling amazing. I need time to heal from the inside out. It needs a little help and attention. To take my bra off, Betty. Yes. That I'm stagnant and I need draining. I'm so tired. It's toxic and requires a different healing approach. So pages, ladies. So thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for sharing. And I'm here to make a difference. Okay. I'm here to make a difference because I want to educate you. I want to help you so then you can help others. I want to educate you so you can help your daughters and your sons, because this information they're not going to get in school. All right. So please take all of the different stories. You can look at everything that I talk about on the lymphatic system, and you can share away. And I know a lot of you have gone to the doctor. You've gone to your GP. You've looked for advice. You've gone to your health professional and you've said, I can't lose weight. Okay. And then they'll say, well, stop eating. You're lazy. You're lazy. You just sit on your bum. You need to run. You need to start running. But you know what? I don't eat too much. And I feel swollen and I feel sore. And then if you say, I'm depressed, then boom, what are they going to do? Put you on an antidepressant to fix the problem because you're sad. And then you feel that the medical profession has given up on you. You'd feel that nobody understands. Okay. And so I want to honor you with that you've kept asking questions. Okay. You have kept asking questions and you have ended up here in BooB Camp. So the 3 steps that we're going to talk about tonight, we've changed it up a little bit. Okay. We've changed it up a little bit. First step we're going to talk about is, what is the depth of your toxicity? Okay. What is the depth of your toxicity? So can you see Lizzie here? Lizzie is soaking in a toxic bath. So let's talk about it, how Stop Chasing Pain, Dr. Perry Nicholson describes it, because it's pretty cool and it's pretty easy to understand. If you think of your body like a fish tank, so you've got all the different living organisms in that fish tank. So all different types of fish. You've got all the different reeds, the plant life. You've got you might have a crab and like different things. So those things are your lungs, your liver, your heart, your skin. So all of those things are living and thriving in the fish tank, and it needs nutrition. It needs to be fed. It needs to have the right pH levels and things like that for everything to look crisp and clear and to be working really, really well. Okay, what happens if the filter stops working? It's slowly going to look a little bit green. The fish might not be darting around as much. They might get a little bit slower. It might be a little bit yucky to look at. Nothing's died yet, but it is becoming toxic. Okay, the same thing happens with your lymphatic system. There is nowhere that the lymphatic system doesn't get to in your body. You have 5 liters of blood that gets pumped around by your heart. Okay, it's got a motor that pumps it around. Your lymphatic system does not have a motor. It relies on you to move it. It relies on your calf muscles to contract. It relies on you to breathe all the way down to your belly. It relies on you to sweat, to get rid of the toxins, to breathe out the fat. So all of those things, your lymphatic system needs your help. And think of all of the pollution, all of the toxins on food, all of the sprays, all of the sitting that we do, the parasites in our food and in our guts and different things. Think about all of that, slowing your body down. So instead of your cells being in this fish tank of happy and full of energy and full of life and fun to look at and fun to be in, it gets slower and heavier and yuckier. Okay, so the same thing is your lymphatic system. Every chronic illness, you can pinpoint back to the cellular health at your lymphatic system. So can you see that fixing, treating, improving your lymphatic health is going to improve everything in that aquarium. Not just one fish is going to benefit from that. Every organ, every fish, every animal in that aquarium is going to pep up, is going to feel better, it's going to feel cleaner. And that's what I want for you. I want every part of your body to feel better overall. So does that make sense, ladies? Belle, just for the record, I don't have sore boobs anymore since starting doing the 2-minute sequence daily. Yes. My skin hurts and yet I haven't been able to find a doctor that can help diagnose it. Yes, Kitty. So I don't know if you've heard of lipedema or lipedema. That can be really sore to touch. We do have some information about lipedema. There is some talks in here too that you can ask about later in another chat, in another post, and Nina will tag you in it as well. So think about stress and also think about hormones as well. So one thing that we know that we can be guaranteed of is that our body is in a constant state of change. Okay, we're born, we grow so rapidly, all those cells, we grow so rapidly, and then we hit puberty. Think of the anger, the awkwardness, think about the pimples, all of those, the mood changes, all of those things. So hormonal changes. Then pregnancy. Okay, so think of the swelling legs, think of the baby brain, not being able to think straight, morning sickness, those types of things. And then it seems after that, every 10 years, you go through a change and you go through a change, and then menopause and the hot flashes, and then that weight that sits right here across your belly. So hormones are chemical messengers that send signals around your body, and like whether you're hungry or not, or but how they get transported around is through your lymphatic system. And if your lymphatic system is not working properly, I've got a picture to show you. I went to the vein doctors down the coast last week or the week before to listen to a seminar, and I got quite squeamish. So let me show you this picture here. Right. So when your lymphatic system is working really well, it's going to be a clear fluid that runs through the lymph vessels, and they're going to be not swollen in size. So if you can have a look here at state normal, you can see that nice clear lymph running through that lymphatic vessel. Then to the next stage, can you see that the lymph vessel has swollen up, and it's looking a bit yellowy through the top? And you can see these nodes at the top are looking quite yellow as well. And then we're getting to the harder stage. So you can see step 2, where it's getting more like bone, and it's getting harder. So it'd be harder for the lymph to work its way through. So lymph fluid will become a lot slower working through. And then the next type is where it becomes very hard and congested and just like bone, and nothing. Let me try to stop share. Nothing is getting through. Let me minimize that one and try to find you all again on here. And that made me a little bit squirmy looking at that photo, but isn't it a great visual and shows you the different stages? So when there's a lot of crap in your lymph vessels, signals aren't going to make it through. Okay, hormonal changes, and plus the immune system. So as we know, the lymphatic system is where the immune system lives. So how is your body going to respond and get to where it needs to be if it's like that? If it's all calcified, how's it going to get there? It's not. So sometimes it takes looking at a scary photo like that, Catherine. Yes, sometimes it takes looking at that for you to go, okay, I need to make a change. I need to clean up my diet. I need to start doing my sequence. The sicker you are, the more chronic illness you have, the more like you can see your body, you can see spider veins, headaches, feeling brain fog, feeling heavy, getting sick a lot. They're all signs that you need to do this lymphatic sequence more than once a day. All right. So the first thing that we look at is the depth of your toxicity. You have to do a self-assessment. And Nina, I'll get you to pop in the state of health graph here. If people have not done our state of health graph, you can answer our easy questions. I think there's about 40 questions on there, and it will come up with a graph, and it will tell us exactly where you need to start. So I love to get results. I want results for all of you. So this is why I do this. We've put together a special program. We follow a procedure, and that's how we get, look, yeah, my legs look exactly like the biggest legs, Diane. Yeah, so lymphedema as well. We can talk about that tomorrow night too. But this is what I want you to do. I need you to draw a line in the sand and say, yes, I'm going to make a commitment to me. How you treat you is how everybody else is going to treat you. You have to look after yourself first, And I know that's bloody hard. And even if you can do that half the time, you know, congratulations if you can do that half the time. We need to change the structure of the skin. We need to change the structure of the tissue, Cassandra. Yeah. Okay. And that's why you can't get to a therapist every day. All right. You can't get to a therapist every day. Saying that, I had a client fly from Tasmania today. So she flew up from Tasmania. She's booked in to clinic every second day for 2 weeks. She is making a change. She has been using her gloves every day at home. She's been on started with my good gut protocol. She's lost 10 kilos already. And now she's hit my clinic, and now we're going to do the body work on her. We're using the compression with her. We're going to chuck in some healing too. Okay, you can make a change. She did my practitioner training, even though she's not a practitioner, but she wanted to learn more in depth. So, you know, you don't have to go to that extreme. You do not have to go to that extreme, but I love letting you know that these are the results that a lot of people are getting. We are seeing amazing results. We are changing people's lives, and I'd love to change yours. Or you might be great, but you might have a group of friends who need to hear this. Please invite them into BooB Camp. Please share this information with them. Okay, so we need to work out your level of toxicity. Sometimes I can have the healthiest chick come into clinic and I'm like, oh, you know, she looks great. But then I touch her. Well, Annika touches her. Annika does the treatments in clinic. So Annika will feel. And the lady will, oh, that's sore. Like or it feels really grainy. So I hope I'm not the only person sitting here playing with my boobs. Everybody else start playing with your boobs, please. So just use your fingers and touch. Are there any tender points? Is it like going over a rocky road through there? Is it grainy? What can you feel? Like, what does the tissue actually feel like? Add in a breath. So I need to feel. I want to feel your body. I want to see if there is these toxic, what do you call it? Bra, hanging out the bra bits here, these wings. I want to see if that's there from, you know, wearing a bra. Like, please, everybody, only wear a bra if you have to, not an underwire bra. Okay. Anything that's going to cut off, that's going to be here and cut off the flow of lymph. Now, lymphatic fluid has to drain in here. 2 little vessels here. It has to make it from here all the way up to here. And if you're sitting, you're not doing much, if you have an injury where you can't do much, and I can't exercise, you can still rub your chest. You can still activate here. So when we touch through the chest, what we're doing is like we're pulling the plug, and then we start that plunger. We start the plunger here, and then it's going to start sucking up all the toxins through your lymphatic vessels. Once we get rid of, like, where do you unblock the drain? If you've got a blocked kitchen sink, are you going to go out onto the road to the drain where the water comes, in? Are you going to? No, you're going to go to where the if you're, from a farm, you're going to find where the block is. You're going to use your sonar or whatever you're going to do, special things these days, and you're going to go to where the blockage is. Okay, so what you've got to do first is unblock at the top and then allow the flow to work through. So if you've got lots and lots of lymph, say 15 litres of lymph in your body, that all has to flow up and through. We have to start at the chest. Everything has to flow up, flow up, flow up. We are not going to squeeze you like a tube of toothpaste at your feet and just hope that this pops. Because what if your body's not ready for this toxic load? Okay. What if your liver? And that's the second thing that we look at. Okay. What is your ability? What is your individual ability to be able to transport these wastes around and to transport the nutrients, you know, and hormones? What is your body's ability to be able to do that? If you have been sitting on your bum for a bit, not doing much, and feeling, you know, eating too much, and yeah, you've had your bloods done, and yeah, your liver's not looking too great, but hey, you still want to go to the pub, you still want to drink, you still want to, you know, have a glass of wine because you just want to shut the kids up, or, you know, or something, and you're going down this slope. Well, if you're going to be moving all of this lymph and everything around, I don't think your liver's very good to be able to, that we dump all of this on it. And then you will have pretty bad detoxification side effects. So your body has to be able to eliminate. If you've constipated, if you haven't pooed in 3 or 4 days, where's it going to go? If you don't sweat, if you're not sweating, if you don't, you know, if you don't breathe, how's the fat going to get out of your breath? Okay, so that's the other thing that we need to ask is, what is your ability to be able to eliminate? And then the third thing, are you currently taking the steps needed to support your lymphatic health? Okay, 3 things. 3 things we need to look at. It's quite a lot, isn't it? Okay, so all I want you to do this tonight is sit with the idea of, can I do better? Can I adult up? Can I commit to 2 minutes a day? 2 minutes a day. Chelsea's made it easy. She's done all the groundwork. She's got thousands and thousands and thousands of women doing this who are going amazing. Am I ready to step into that? Am I ready to make a change? Because that can be hard too. Okay, so what we're going to do is go through these gloves. You've got the spiky side, you've got the magnetic ball side on the others. Because if you go for a traditional lymphatic massage, they're going to do it really soft, because the lymphatic system comes to the surface at the skin, and it's only just underneath the skin. That's why when you put, if your lymphatic system's working really well and you spray the magfatics, you spray the magnesium on, your lymphatic system's going to pick it up. That's why progesterone patches work really well, because if you need to lower the estrogen in your body, and a lot of people, if you've heard of estrogen dominance, okay, is because there is too many toxins in your body. Headaches, sleeping problems, mood problems, you know, moody, PMS, breast cancer is all related to excess estrogens in your body, which is a hormonal imbalance, which we can help a lot of the time by doing lymphatic work, and also helping with getting rid of the estrogens, the excess estrogens. So when you go for a traditional massage, they are going to do a really soft lymphatic massage, a really soft, gentle massage, which is fine. If you want it to take forever, okay, if you don't like fast results like I do, and that's why we've developed the gloves. So you can take these everywhere and anywhere. You can take them on a plane, you can take them to the pub, okay, because the faster you detoxify, the more that you move the lymph around, the less swelling that you're going to have, the less lactic acid you're going to have when you're exercising. So you need to take your gloves everywhere that you go. So we are not going to do it too hard, but we're not going, if you have sensitive, thin skin, we're not going to scratch the shit out of your skin. We're just going to place the gloves on here. So just by me touching at the top, right at the top here, I can feel my feet tingly. I can feel lymph. I can feel movement coming up my knees and around my hips now and moving up my body. So that's just by, what have I done? Just this part here. Now, because I'm pretty well trained. My body is pretty well trained. And you are going to follow this routine and you're going to do it every day. If you can do it twice a day, do it twice a day. The sicker you are, the more toxic you are, the more inflamed you are, you need to do it more, but you need to start off gently because, like I said, unless you've had a consult with us, I don't know if you're pooing, if you're drinking enough water, if you're breathing, if you're moving, like I don't know how good your body is at eliminating. So you might need to have some liver support as well. Catherine, the gloves are amazing. I've been slack for the last week or so, so I noticed how bad I feel again. How, you know, some things, the simplest things just work and you just think, you know, how can me brushing myself make such a difference? But it really does. Thank you for sharing, Catherine. I've had double frozen shoulders. Oh my God, Kim. In the last 2 years, and the top section of my arm hurt with the rollers. Is this because of scar tissue or something else? So yeah, it could definitely be because of scar tissue. So remember, anywhere that there is scarring is going to, your lymphatic system is going to be blocked. Okay, so if you've had any abdominal surgery, cesareans, any breast surgery, any scarring in your body is going to stop. And any like frozen shoulder, think of like frozen shoulder. So it's all that lymph there. And remember, the lymphatic system comes in to take out the junk that isn't needed anymore and get rid of it. So when you hurt yourself, the last thing you want to do is put ice on it and slow down the healing process. We want the lymphatic system to be able to get the white blood cells in there, the healing, but we also want them to scavenge the wastes and then eliminate that as well. So maybe use the roller, maybe use the rollers and just do like, and just press. Can you see that I'm just pressing? So I'm not actually rolling. I've just got the rollers on there. I'm doing more of a pressure point through my shoulders. So maybe give that a go, Kim. With my period, awful estrogen for me. Chelsea, more sequencing, any other suggestions? Yes. Greens, lots of greens. Make sure that you're pooing really well, but yeah, lots of greens and some liver support during that time. Joe, I've noticed I'm getting a mild headache in the morning. Hardly ever get headaches. Yes, you will definitely notice a change. So you might get a headache, you might get dry in your mouth, you might feel lethargic, bit of brain fog, fluey, runny nose, runny eyes, just feeling like a little bit yuck. You might definitely notice that. Stace, talking about tongues. Does the tongue reveal inflammation? Yes, the tongue reveals a lot. The tongue reveals your liver. The tongue reveals stress. The tongue, like Chinese medicine with the tongue. The tongue reveals candida if there's white on it. Kitty, I have tendonitis in my shoulder, can barely move. Okay, so once again, I hope you all use the Magfatics. Do you all use the Magfatics? What I've done lately is I've put the, instead of having the spray on the Magfatics, I've put the pump on it. So then I can just put the pump on it. So then I can just pump. Now I do a couple of pumps and then lather my whole body in the Magfatics for pain. How long does a detox normally last? I quit drinking more than a year ago, but still drink coffee and have been working on losing weight for a long time. How long does a detox last? We're always detoxing. Okay, your body is always just trying to get rid of the crap, just trying all the time, is always detoxing. So if you have got all of those areas that I've spoken about working really well, then you're going to be able to detox faster. It depends on how much toxins you are putting in to your body as well. Joe, I have a frozen shoulder for around 18 months since using the gloves. I find I have more movement in my arms and less puffiness, and it looks a lot less swollen. Yes, you have to start fairly gentle with the ball side of the gloves. Yeah, thanks, Joanne. Yes to Magfatics, love the Magfatics. So not only did I develop these gloves, okay, not only have we got these gloves, which I'm going to show you the routine, I have also developed my own range of lymphatic cream and a Magfatic spray and a face biotics cream. I thought that that would be already done, but no, it wasn't, and not up to the standard of, you know, I think there's 12 different herbs and essential oils and things that I've put into mine. So not only have you got an amazing detoxification cream, it's made by my family. Like, we make it in-house. So I've designed it. We make it in-house. We use it's nearly all organic quality, not all, or else it wouldn't have a longer shelf life than like 2 weeks. But it is the cleanest that we can do, and to keep the price point at where it is. So by doing this routine, okay, you are going to nurture yourself. This is about taking time for self-care. This is about using products that are going to let your body come alive, that's going to be absorbed through your skin, that's going to help with the detoxification, that's going to help tighten skin, and it's going to, you know, get all of the lymph, you know, coming alive again. Hi, Chelsea, I'm a massage therapist and I've added gel lymphatic massages to my menu. It's going really well. Just wondering if I can roll the clients over if I have time and use the gloves on the back of the body. Yes, or just do the front side. So, Ange, we do the, if you come into my clinic, we offer both. So we can just do the front part. So we charge $95 and you can come into the clinic and we will use the gloves, use the creams, massage, do the proper technique. And then if you like, you can roll over and you can do the same thing. Yeah. I teach my Lymphatics Alive workshop, my LAW, and you can get some information with that. And Ange, I've also got my retreat. My retreat with Lisa Curry coming up. So we've got 2 retreats. And the first one is for practitioners, and it is from the 1st to the 4th. So 3 nights for our practitioners to all come together. Only 18 spots. And so you can, Nina, you're going to put up the link. We've only got 18 spots. So we have, it's at Lisa Curry's house. So you've got Lisa Curry. How beautiful and wonderful and amazing is she? So Lisa and her husband, Mark, who plays the guitar. And so he's going to be entertaining us. It's going to be around the campfire. It's glamping. Glamping style includes all of your food, includes Lisa doing workshops and exercise and bushwalks and yoga and meditation, and me doing the lymphatic workshops, and yeah, coming together. So yeah, Rach, you're coming to the Pracky retreat, and then the second retreat is from the 7th of July to the 10th of July. We have, so it starts, I think it's 1,399, something like that, is for the share, and I think it's 2,000 for a twin. Nina's going to pop the information in now. So if you are interested, you can pay it off. That you're going to put your information on a form, and then Lisa Curry's husband, Mark, is going to give you a call, and it's first in, best dressed. Okay, first in, best dressed for our retreats. It's on the Sunshine Coast at Lisa Curry's Marley retreat at her house. So excited. So excited. So please click on the form, click on the link. And yeah, we've only got 18 spots available for that. So anyway, let's talk the sequence. What is the time? I've been raving on for too long. Oh, we've got 15 minutes. We've got 15 minutes to go. So now have we... we've talked about why we need to do this, right? To reduce the inflammation. Yeah. To reduce the inflammation, to reduce the pain, to reduce the swelling, to increase the immune system's response time, to increase and to allow hormones to transport, for your body to be able to get nutrients. It's how your body transports fats. It's how we get fats from our belly and transport it around to our brain where we need it, our GALT in our gut. So important. I hope you are all getting the point. You know, it's how we stimulate new cell growth, okay? This lymphatic system. So thank you for asking the questions and being here. And now it's time to make a change. All right, so have you got your gloves? First of all, we start at the top, and we call this popping the cork. Okay, we call this popping the cork because I want you to see your body as a bottle of champagne. So for those that look, so me, look, 7 kilos down in 21 days, and it's been the easiest. Well, it's the only diet I've ever done in my life, but it's been the easiest thing to do. What we're going to do though first is show you how to do the sequence. We are starting. Get down a little bit low. Get down low here. All right, we are starting with the spiky side. So you're going to be doing this before the shower, preferably naked. Always add in your breath. Now, my body you can probably hear how hard I'm hitting. My body can take, so I do a little bit of a slap, and I am always pulling up, right? I'm always brushing up, but I am moving down. So I'm moving away. So I'm unblocking as I'm going. And I'm saying to these little lymph vessels, I'm going, hey, you, come on, this way. This is where you go. This is where you go. And so I've done that one side. You do get 2 gloves. You do get 2 gloves in your pack. I'm trying to get down low here. All right, So you've got one on each hand. And I'm brushing up. I'm getting rid of the dead skin as well, okay? Because your skin has to breathe. And I'm changing the structure of my skin too. I feel like I'm not on the right track, Trace. I'm not on the right track. I have been using Lisa's products for Happy Hormones for a year now and just received your lymphatic kit. I'm currently on holidays and have been using it for the last 4 days. I really enjoy the sequence. Brushing feels so amazing and I love your creams. Thank you. I'm really fussy with what goes on my face and your sponge and face cream is absolutely amazing. So does it's like, I feel like I'm not on the right track or you feel like you are on the right track, Trace? And how good is it that, me, and a naturopath, has made the most amazing face cream in the world, you know, with the face biotics. How important is it to have the right bacteria in your gut? It's so important to have the right bacteria on your skin too. And with the hyaluronic acid in it, amaze balls. Anyway, thanks, Trace. So we're brushing and I'm so glad that you're now on the right track. Okay. We're brushing, we're brushing, we're brushing. Then the next thing we're going to do is, and boobs, okay, starting from here. Every time you change your body part to a different area, breathe. Use that internal pump. Then we're getting Ange. If any other therapists are intrigued, my weeks have now been 50-50 with remedial and now lymphatic massage. And Ange, which is the better on your body to do? Lymphatic. I'm a deep tissue sports therapist as well. I would smash my body. I don't need to now. We just do lymphatics. Yeah, so good. So ladies, please seek out one of my trained therapists, okay? And that's where you're going to get the exact same treatment that I teach them, that I do in my clinic. Yep, lymphatic is so much easier to do. Yes. All right, so now we get to the belly. So you're going to go around your belly in a clockwise. I might look like I'm going the wrong way, but I'm going from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock to 2 or 6 and around. I'm going around and around my belly. And I'm breathing. Then I'm going from the outside in, outside in, outside in, outside in, outside in. And then, now I can tell whether people wear the same undies all the time because they have this line here, okay? They have this line here and these globules of this fat layer, like this big, thick section here, solid section I can feel. And then I can also feel this big lumpy section here too. So you need to work your hips. So really get in with the gloves and work through your hips through here. Bend your legs up and down, okay? Bend at the hips. Yes, Catherine, we do have therapists in Melbourne. Okay, working up, working up. The new website will be released this week and it's going to have this super easy, you put in your postcode and there's going to be maps and there's going to be pinpoints of all the therapists. Yes, Norelle, if you just have a look further up, Nina has put the list on there, but there is a Nina, I'm not sure, is the new one up yet? Yes, Donna is in Tamworth. So we're moving down the body and we're brushing up. So in BooB Camp, ladies, you are going to get answers. So any questions, you're going to get answers from a lot of my therapists as well who has done my training. And I'm brushing up. Okay, so I started from the top and I'm brushing up. Now, it's up to you whether you think that before bed is the better time or before, you know, before work, whenever suits you. So see when you can fit it into your day, because the most important time to do it is when you can. Some people have been doing the routine up to 6, 7, 8 times a day because they've got themselves off medication as well, and off pain medication. So following that sequence, then hopping into the shower, washing yourself in the same way. Then we use the roller side of the balls. Put on your creams. So in my pack, it's $179. In my pack, you get 2 gloves. You get 250 mils of my lymphatics cream. You get 250 mils of the best magnesium spray with MSM on the market. And like that retails for $49.50 for 250 mils. So it is the cheapest one on the market and the best. It will not sting. And 125 mils of my face biotics, which is going to last you at least 3 months as a face cream. And that retails for $59. So it's super reasonable. All together in our bundle is you get a 20% discount. It's $179, but then you also get in here a QR code, a special QR code, a postcard with a QR code, which has me talking about the whys, the hows, and like we talk about diabetes, we talk about insulin, we talk about toxins. Like I give you 2 hours of what I would normally give out in a $495 one-on-one consult. That's a recording in there, so you get that free in that pack as well. So that is the pack for you to, if you can afford it, to get all that you need in our special bundle. That one's being put together. Sorry, did you work down towards the ankle while brushing up? Yes, Kitty, sorry. Diane, do you have to be a masseuse to be able to practice this technique on clients? If you are seeing clients and if you are having people pay to see you and for you to have insurance, yes, you do. If you would like to learn this sequence and technique to use on your family and friends, you can definitely do the training as well, because that's what I want. I need everybody to be able to learn how to do this sequence on themselves. Kitty, can you please, Nina, can you please get Kitty's information so you can email her the QR code, please? Yes, we do have afterpay. So when I work down my leg, now if I've only got 2 minutes, I'm just going to, you know, just work my way down, but always press up. Okay, but if I've got longer, if I'm sitting in front of the lounge watching Yellowstone, something like that, I'm going to sit and I'm going to do this on this part for 2 minutes or however long. And I'm going to spend a nice amount of time going over all of this tissue, all this fascia here. And I'm going to find some spots and go, oh, that feels amazing. Okay. And I'm going to pull all of that forward. I'm going to work down a couple of these spots in my neck. Tomorrow night, we're going to do the lymphatics. We're going to do face. And then I'm going to spend some time here and just slowly, like really slowly, go over my body and take time. Just doing that, I can really feel the movement coming up from my legs again. Yes, Kitty, that'll be great. Heather, love the training and getting great results with my clients. Yes. And see, that's where I'm really enjoying now. I'm really enjoying training other therapists how to do this in their own clinics, because I've taken the steps. I've been a deep tissue masseur for 20 years before doing this. I've felt the body and thought, this doesn't feel right. And what is the point of me sticking an elbow into this? I need to get this fluid moving. So that's what we do. And we don't have to hurt people anymore. All right. So, and then following the sequence with the magnetic side, once you put on your creams and your body is going to get the nutrition from the cream, it's going to get the moisture, it's going to get the plumpness, it's going to come back alive with using the lymphatic cream. You've also got the $89 kit where you can choose whether you want the cream and the gloves, or if you want the magnesium spray and the gloves. So you choose which pack suits you the best. And then you're following the sequence. Again, you're starting always at the top. You're working your way down. Tomorrow, we're going to run through all different ways on how to do this again. But I just wanted to spend a quick 2 minutes. I can keep raving on for a little bit. So I just wanted to spend a couple of minutes talking to you about some next steps. So one thing that we find a lot of our clients have that stops their body from working the best is candida or parasites and things. So candida is going to lead to cholesterol problems. Candida is going to stop you from losing weight. Candida is going to stop your bowels from working the best. It's an overgrowth. Okay, but we do need it. We definitely need candida in the bowel, like right down low in the colon, but we don't need it in all the other places and in our gut. So if you have not done the spit test yet, please do the spit test tonight. I want you to take a glass of water, get a glass of water, a glass that you can see through, and take that to bed with you. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to spit into that glass of water, not a big gooby spit, but whatever's in your mouth, spit it into the glass of water. Put that glass of water into the fridge. Tomorrow afternoon, if your spit's on the top, it's going to be a 1 month cleanse. If your spit's hanging in the middle, it's 2 months. If your spit's on the bottom, it's going to be 3 months of cleansing. If you decide not to do it with products, it's 12 months minimum. Okay, this is where we need to start. We have to get the gut, clean it out. We have to make sure that, why would you can't start cooking a nutritious, beautiful meal if you're cooking it in a kitchen that's covered with fat, toxins, crawly bits and pieces. Just think of the grossest environment. We need to make sure that you are pooing 3 times a day. We need to make sure your body is getting rid of wastes. Okay, how toxic are you? Second one, how are you getting rid of those toxins? A lot of the time, through your bowels. So that's when we do the ultimate fiber, the Vita Cleanse, okay, and the C minerals. So have a look at our Good Gut protocol. We really need to kill the candida, take it out through the bowels, make sure that you've got lots of minerals there as well. There's lots of videos here that you can watch that I've spoken with Hayley from Quenda, and I've spoken with Mark Porter from VitaCleanse from Genesis Health, talking these through. But first step, if you want to follow along with what I did, and if you've been following along on Instagram, you'll see my daily, weight loss go down. You are going to start with the Ultimate Fiber and the VitaCleanse. Now, all the information comes to you on a pack, and then you can add in your sea minerals to that too. The next thing that I did after that is I did our weight loss accelerator program. And I think it was the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I was telling myself, oh, it's okay. You've got your period, you have an ice cream. I'll have another one. It's okay. Oh, it's like you've had a sandwich, today, but a couple of chips aren't gonna be too much. Oh, you're going to be locked out soon, so go and have a cocktail here and a cocktail there and eat all these different foods and restaurants and things. And slowly, the weight started to come on, and I could feel it starting to be this thickening around my belly here, and my legs rubbing together, and I could see it in my face. But it wasn't my priority at the time to do anything weight lossy. I was still doing my gloves, I was exercising, I was doing all of that. But the story that I was telling myself was I really wasn't eating like too bad. And I was still drinking my water, my bowels, like all of that was happening. But yeah, my hormones, like everything was a little bit out of whack. So I did the Good Gut Protocol, and I did the weight loss accelerator. And so I've lost 7 kilos in 21 days. Not hungry at all. Yes, you still eat. And I just feel on top of the world. So if that's something that, if I can motivate you to do that, there's more information that you can find out in here about it. But yeah, it's our Good Gut Protocol and then our Weight Loss Accelerator HCG diet. Okay, look into those two. We've put together we've got the collagen powder in that. We've got some liver support, because yes, you can just do the drops, but seriously, to support your body through the process is where your naturopath will be able to help you with that, and that's what we've put together. All right, do the spit test tomorrow. Yes, we're still updating our list. Okay, beautiful. So I think that's it. I think I've covered quite a bit. I want you to understand how important the lymphatic system is. I want you to know that you can do something about it. Okay? I want you to know that it has been worth asking the questions and doing this sequence. So the only issues, if you're in heart failure, if you do have a pacemaker, you're not allowed to use magnetics. Please don't. If you've got blood clots, so you just like those types of things, you have to be careful of with lymphatic health. If you do have, chronic kidney disease and things like that, it is definitely best to talk to your health practitioner, your health professional that you trust. So I want you to know that you can do something about it. And we have lots of different levels. All of this information is completely free. So share with your friends, invite them into BooB Camp to listen. This will be available on replay. And then I will see you all again tomorrow night. We will recap a little bit, and then we're going to talk more about step-by-step processes. And then on Wednesday night, we've got Dr. Graham from Dr. Graham's massages. So he's coming in to talk his perspective on lymphatic health too. So getting these experts in, and, you know, please talk to your therapist, talk to your doctor, talk to people that you've gone to see and they've said, oh, you just got, you know, autoimmune problem, nothing you can do about it. Or yes, you're putting on weight on that spot and that spot, oh, but you're eating too, like, talk to them and say, hey, have you heard about lymphatic health? Okay, spread the word. Yes, Geraldine, is it okay to use the gloves after breast cancer surgery? Absolutely. It is really important. So how your body, how your immune system transports around is in your lymphatic system. Yes, definitely have to, around any scarring. So tomorrow night, please bring your toothbrush with you. Geraldine, we've got, so Taryn Claire in this group, she's married to a doctor, and she had breast cancer, and she had a double mastectomy, and she's had chemotherapy, and I've gone through, and she now has lymphedema because, you know, she wasn't told to, you have to do this sequence and encourage the lymph to work through after surgery as well. I think it's, is it 7 out of 10? I think you said people after breast cancer surgery will get lymphedema. So we have to really make the awareness. We have to get everybody aware to keep doing this sequence and helping their body repair. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. For those wanting to come on the retreat, fill out the form, get that information. If you want to start your HCG, get into that now. If you want to start your good gut protocol before Easter, okay, adult up. Thank you, Relly. Catherine's in for the retreat. Perfect. All right. See you all tomorrow night. Invite your friends. Bye.